What is going on, y'all? It is your girl, Janiqua A, and I am back with another reading for you guys. If no one told you guys today, I love you, and I know all your dreams and aspirations matter because they do. We got the Ace of Wands out here. It's lights, cameras, action. There is a huge opportunity for you to play your role. All right, think about a production and think about you getting hired for a specific part in a movie. And the movie is our lives. We are the director of our own movies. And guess what? We are also the main character in our movie. So right now, there is a major opportunity knocking at your front door for you to show up as main character. It is a auspicious time for you to play your role and do it very well. Okay, I don't know if this is an opportunity for you to be in front of the camera or behind the scenes. All right, I'm hearing it's time for you to come in the front and not play behind the scenes. Okay, but this is a huge opportunity knocking at your front door for you to play your role. Okay, wow. The Two of Wands, this has everything to do with travel. All right, y'all been getting a lot of information through y'all tarot readings to make the right judgment. All right, y'all been well informed and making the right judgment. Spirit has been sending all the things that you need, all right, to know, to prepare for. It's looking like a trip. For some of you guys, this might be you getting flown out to play a role. But it's lights, camera, action. I'm hearing you about to make a movie on this trip, on this getaway. All right? A lot of you guys feel very confident in this position. Okay? A lot of you guys have been making the right judgment calls through tarot, all right, or through astrology. You might want to get a reading before you go on this trip, before you accept this, before you actually go. Okay, but the judgment call has been made. The judgment call has been made. All right, there's no going back. You are sure. All right, there's no not accepting this offer. The offer has been accepted. You are playing the role as main character. Okay, this could, you might even get hired to like travel for this position. Okay, let's get more into your reading. Spirit, give me more on this Ace of Wands. This is a physical opportunity for you to like be in motion. All right, and this is wands out here. All right, a lot of you guys are on fire. Oh my gosh, the Chariot. Okay, ain't no stopping. Ain't no stopping you. Ain't no stopping you. Whatever you didn't know about something, like you know how when you get offered a job, you want to know a little bit more. You found out through tarot. All right, and this tarot reading or readings done gave you the power and the confidence to accept this. You know what you need to know. Everything that has been hidden or curious, what you was curious about, has been laid out on a table. All right, the Chariot is assured success. All right, so you taking this opportunity and playing this role, it brings assured success and victories. All right, the Chariot is also a big movement card. It's a big relocation card. It's a big traveling card. Okay, but most importantly, you are on fire. The Ace of Wands to the Two of Wands. That's getting the opportunity. All right, that's getting the spark back. That's getting something, a major deal or a major opportunity that lights you on fire. All right, and instead of not acting on that fire. Instead of wasting that potential and that passion, baby, you book that trip. You are taking off. All right, you are ready to feel the heat, to feel the sun. All right, the sun is beaming on this opportunity right now. All right, you might be traveling to somewhere warmer, but let me tell you, you are on fire. The judgment to the Chariot is like sure. It's like yes. It's like no thinking no more. It's no going over things no more. It's saying I am sure about this choice. Okay, this might comes with a new car. All right, this might come with an upgrade. I'm hearing in 7 days with this Chariot. Okay, Spirit, give me more on this Ace of Wands. The Empress. Damn. Oh, this is definitely main character energy. You don't get no more main character than the Empress and the Empress. I mean, the Emperor or the Empress. Oh, this is a time to shine. All right. This also is a time to be treated like a star. Like everything will be laid out for you. All you got to do is appear. All you got to do is show up. Everything else is handled. Your food, your money, your resources, the people that you need. All right. To make this work out perfectly. This opportunity just needs your energy and your wisdom. All right, the Empress is all 4 queens. So all right now that is needed is for you to show up. Empress energy. Okay? Expect to get treated like royalty. You are the main character. You have the main role in this. All right, this comes with a title. All right, everybody is to respect you as main character. This is like a leading role. Okay, Empress, the Tower, shocking. Shocking. All right, and then the Hermit. Somebody is figuring out about this. Somebody is learning about this. All right, but this is unexpected. All right, and that's why the Judgment is out here. You're going to have to just take this. You are built for this. You was trained for this. This also might require you to leave something behind. All right? To let it crumble. But you've been chosen for this. The Tower to the Empress is like, me? Oh my gosh, me? Spirit, give me more on this Judgment. The Knight of Swords. To the Moon card. To the 9 of Cups. To the 5 of Swords. Somebody might try to give you trouble. All right, so expect the unexpected when it comes to your arrival. Somebody has a problem with your position and your title. Somebody might want to challenge you. All right, somebody may have also got a reading to tap into what's about to unfold and what's to come to try to destroy it. Spirit, give me more on this Knight of Swords. The 4 of Pentacles. Oh, somebody's holding on tight to a position. Okay, somebody is being forced to release control of a position, a title, resources. All right, because the budget will have to go to the Empress. All right, whatever that's needed, whatever resources, whatever budget, it goes to making sure the Empress feels comfortable, feels at her best, okay, in order for her to play this role. But it requires somebody to release the role. It requires for somebody to let go of that role. And the Four of Pentacles is saying, I'm going to fight for this. I'm going to fight for this role, this position that I see is being given and offered to somebody else. Spirit, give me more on this Chariot. Wow, the High Priestess. Oh, this was a power move in silence. It's looking like you wasn't talking about this. You was just waiting for it to manifest. All right? It's looking like you was making power moves in silence. All right? You wasn't broadcasting this until something was solidified. Also, it's looking like, you know, the High Priestess is the Empress, Spirit Guide. And the Hierophant is the Empress, Spirit Guide. So it's looking like, even for some of you guys, your Spirit Guides done push things forward for you. All right, your Spirit Guides done handle this Knight of Swords. Your Spirit Guides done handle the things that you couldn't see. So that way you can focus on what's in front of you. Chariot energy. Okay, also, there was some sort of secret information or some hidden information that is now being brought to light to empower you. All right, yeah, the World card in reverse. Somebody don't want something to end, because once you arrive, once you accept this lead role, it brings them to a Five of Pentacles. All right, they was holding on to something so tight that they sent out a frequency in the universe, letting the universe know that they are fearful of them not getting something back, and the universe followed suit. And now they're in the Five of Pentacles. All right, so this Knight of Swords has developed into the Four of Pentacles because you took that position. Now, if you would allow this Knight of Swords to pump fear in you, to scare you, to intimidate you, you would have never took the decision. A cycle would have never been closed, and they would have stayed in a position. But since you made the judgment call, since you made a strategic decision, since you moved in silence until time was ready, they are not able to hold this position. Because, like, if somebody wants you for a role, or if it's time for you to play a lead position in your reality, and you don't take it because of somebody else's actions, then they win. But the production won't go right, because they won't be looking for an Empress. An Empress won't be needed if the Knight of Swords was somebody that was able to play their role. It's looking like this Knight of Swords has a communication problem, and that just messed up their bag. Okay, so you accepting this role, this leadership role, this new position as Empress, baby, because you are on the scene now, there's not even no negotiation for closing out this cycle. There's no negotiation for this part being played. All right, the lead character is here, so that means that everything is going according to plan. Two of Wands. All right, but it is putting somebody in the Five of Pentacles because they are being forced, Four of Pentacles, to let go, to let go of this position. It's not their position no more. All right, and they feel left out. Their resources is declining from this. It's looking like they was trying to force their role on a specific thing. All right, so that did not manifest. Spirit, give me more on this World card in reverse. They was trying to stop you from entering a city, a state, an establishment, a relationship. Okay? They was trying to do everything in their power for you not to be established or accept the role. That's why this high priestess and this judgment was very beneficial in how to act and pursue this. Look, the Page of Pentacles. They did not want you to start this. All right? It's a relationship. It's a relationship. All right? You got a title in a relationship that comes with new things. Family, friends, even I see a reality show. All right, but they weren't strong enough to stop this offer, to stop this position, to stop this opportunity from coming in for the Empress. Okay, wow, the King of Cups. All right, this was a choice. Oh my gosh. This was a choice. The King of Cups had choices. And who was going to play the Empress role in their life? Okay, that's a big role to offer. All right, so applications was being sent out. All right, offers was being sent out, and this King of Cups finally found his Empress. All right, he's not confused. He had many opportunities, many choices at hand, and he operated out of his heart. He trusted his intuition. All right, and the Ace of Swords to the Ace of Pentacles is saying, Empress, I choose you. Everything you need is here. All right, this is an honest offer. It's no illusions around this. With the Ace of Pentacles, that brings it to being solid. So it's profitable. All right, you have a lot to gain from this relationship with this King of Cups. This might even move to marriage. All right, it's definitely looking like moving together, building together, but this is certified. The Ace of Swords to the Ace of Pentacles is communication coming in. All right, so get ready, Empress. The lead role, the lead position from a King of Cups in a relationship is here. Okay, there was somebody that was triggered and threatened by this position being given to you by a King of Cups. But you're not going to have to worry about that because now they're in the Five of Pentacles. They are consumed with having to fix their life, all right, and no longer intimidating others from a position that is being offered. All right, that cycle has closed out now, okay, and get ready to travel. Get ready to be next to a King of Cups, somebody that loves you, somebody that wants to provide, somebody that wants to make sure you are safe, you are comfortable, you are well provided for, and this is a good look for what's to come and a major opportunity. It's lights, camera, action. There's a new person on the scene. Okay, I love you guys.